up, YouTube? It's your girl Toy Patrice and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a whole bunch of things that I hated about college. So if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. Hope you subscribe and stay. I recently graduated college about 3 months ago, and I'm just here to give you the rundown, okay? Because there's a lot of annoying things about college. Let's get straight into it. So first things first, I freaking hated how much of a hassle Blackboard is. The fact that even with the Blackboard app, you still constantly have to re-log in, typing your password and all that information is so annoying. It's not like any other regular app where once you're logged in, it doesn't log you out. It constantly logs you out. So when you close the app, say for more than like 5 to 10 minutes, it automatically logs you off, and then you have to freaking log in all over again. So I have to constantly keep typing in my password every time I want to check a grade or check an assignment. It's just so annoying. Then I hate when professors don't know how to freaking work Blackboard. Like, throughout the semester, your professor should be uploading your grades that you got on the assignments that you've already completed, so that you can keep track of how you're doing in the class throughout the semester. Also, upcoming assignments and other reading materials and resources should be posted. But there's some professors that don't use Blackboard at all. They don't know how to work it, and it's annoying because it's hard to know your standing in the class if you can't see your grades. And then I'm gonna get on it. Parking passes. First of all, the whole idea of having to pay for a parking pass when you're already paying for tuition is ludicrous to me, but this is college and they're gonna charge you for everything that they possibly can. But anyway, at my university, the whole process to even buying a parking pass was just a headache in itself, because they will set a day that parking passes go on sale online. And basically, you have to log on to the parking website at that exact time. So it'll be like 9 o'clock on a Saturday and 9 o'clock in the morning. So once you log in, of course, a bunch of other people are all logging in at the same time. So you get a virtual place in line, and then you have to wait the amount of time it takes for everybody else to check out online and buy their parking pass in order for you to order yours. So depending on if you say it started at 9 o'clock and you logged on at 9:02, you might get placed 2057 in line. So then you're waiting about 53 minutes or however long it takes for all those people in front of you to order their parking pass online. So it's just so annoying. And then they're mad expensive. Like, you're paying anywhere from $145 to $300 something. I couldn't find an exact number, but it's just ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Another thing I hated about college, when professors use pop quizzes in place of the attendance grade. So basically, they wouldn't take attendance every day, but what they would do is just have pop quizzes here and there, and then that counts as the attendance grade. So basically, you're SOL if you just happen to get sick on that day. Oh, you missed the quiz and your participation points or attendance points. So I just feel like that's unfair, because there's some people that come, you know, continuously to class, and then something comes up and they miss a quiz, and it's just like, oh, SOL. Like, whatever. So I don't agree with that. Another thing, when professors make you buy books that you're never going to use throughout the semester, they'll be like, oh yeah, you need to buy this textbook, you're gonna need it, and then you find out that you opened it maybe one time throughout the entire semester, and you're like, why did I spend $70 on this textbook? Yeah, so be aware. You're not even going to use all these books that you're paying for. And then there are the professors that overbook or overschedule assignments on the syllabus. And you already know that it's like impossible to cover all this material, but for some reason they're super ambitious and over ambitious in estimating how long each unit of material or assignment is going to take. So basically they've packed in all these assignments in a short amount of time. And what ends up happening is you end up having to rush assignments, or you buy materials that you're not going to end up using. So for example, if I'm in a literature class and the professor is like, oh yeah, we're gonna read 12 books this semester, and you know, they split it up throughout the course of the semester, but you can see like already, first of all, you're going to end up reading an insane amount of pages between each class. So that's already like pushing it. And then you only end up discussing the book for like a day or two of class. So not only is that feeling like, well, why am I reading all this text and in order to have like only one or two discussions about it, but then it's like you feel rushed with the material. You don't get to really delve into the material because you're trying to cover so much. And then what ends up happening is you start going on like lit charts or Shmoop or some other book summary website, and you start reading the summaries because you're like, well, what's the point? So you lose motivation to actually read the material, because you're like, we're only going to discuss it for this little period of time. I just need to get enough information in order to pass the quiz if we get a quiz on this, or you know, be able to sound like I know what I'm talking about in class. So that's annoying. And then the whole thing is, once you over schedule assignments and reading material for the semester, as a professor, you have to be able to admit that, okay, maybe I was a little bit too ambitious, and you know, cut some stuff out. Like, and the whole thing with cutting things out is you end up either you don't read one of the books that you already bought, or you just continue to rush through every piece of material because they have overscheduled things. So yeah, that's pretty annoying. Another thing I hated about college: campus store robbery. Okay, the stores on campus, whether it be the bookstore, whether it's a snack store, they're always ridiculously high priced for no reason. Why do I have to pay $3 for half a sandwich? Half a sandwich. Like, why am I paying $27 for a water bottle? Child, they be really trying to rob us. Then you have the lack of chairs in student lounges. There's no open seats, nowhere to eat, nowhere to sit. Like, come on now. Say you just bought some food from Arby's and you walk to some lounge and like all the chairs are taken up. There's nowhere to sit. Like, why aren't there ever enough chairs? Just why? And then you have the professors that don't remind you of deadlines. And I understand that it's not their responsibility. It is our responsibility as a student to check the syllabus, to know when things are due. But I feel like, you know, it would be nice if you don't have to remind us every freaking day of class, but like, just be like, oh, and you know, make sure you guys are thinking about your upcoming paper. You know, that's common courtesy. One time I had a professor that didn't say anything about a short paper that was due, and literally maybe 20 or maybe even only 10% of the class turned it in that day. Anyway, there are a lot of annoying things about college, but these were the main ones. Anyway, comment down below things you hated about college, and if you agree with any of the ones I listed in this video. See you next time. Subscribe. Bye.